Hello everyone. Good morning students. In previous class we discussed about the chapter what arithmetic progression. We discussed about the chapter arithmetic progression, okay? And in that chapter we discussed about the general term of an AP, okay, and some question based on the general term of an AP, okay? Dear students, today we take some more important questions of your NCERT exercise based on the general term of an AP. Let's see. Okay. So we take a question, dear students. The sixth and 17th term. Your question is the sixth and 17th term of an AP are 19 and are 19 and 41 respectively. 41 respectively. Find the 40th term. Find the 40th term. This is the question here. This is the 6th and 17th term of an AP. Terms of an AP are 19 and 41 respectively. Find its 40th term. Now let's see its solution. In that type of question, first of all we assume that let A be the first term and D be the common difference. So let A be the first term and D be the common difference of the given AP. Okay. So in that question, first of all we take A be the first term and D be the common difference of the given AP. Then its nth term will be its nth term will be Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula for to find the nth term of an AP. Here according to statement, 6th term and 17th term of an AP are 19 and 41 respectively. So here dear student, 6th term, so that is T6 is equal to 6th term is what? 41. Take here equation number 1. Then from equation 1 what we have, we get as here 6th term is what? Sorry, 6th term is 19, no? The 6th term is what? 19. So we take as T6 is equal to 19. So from equation 1 we get here A plus 19 minus 1 into D is equal to 19. So we get what? We have A plus 6 minus 1 into D is equal to 19. So we have A plus 5 is equal to 19. Take equation number 2. Similarly, the 17th term of the given AP is 41. So T17 is equal to 41. That is, we have A plus 17 minus 1 into D is equal to 41. That is A plus 17 minus 1, that is what? 16 is equal to 41. Take equation number 3. Now what we find? We find the 40th term of the given AP. So first of all, solving equation 2 and 3 and we get the value of A and D. After that we find its 40th term. Let's see. Now solving equation 2 and 3. 2 and we get? Let's see. So our first second equation is 2. Let's see here, right in this way, a plus 5d is equal to 19, and third one is a plus 16d is equal to 41. Now subtract, we get a cancel to each other. Now here minus 16d and plus 5d. So what we get? We get as minus 11. Minus 11d is equal to here minus 41 minus 19. Minus 19. Subtract then 11. 11 minus 9, that is 2. 3 minus 1, that is 2. So here we get as minus 22. Minus minus cancel to each other. So we get as d is equal to 22 upon 11, that is 11 2s are. So the value of common difference is what? 2. So the value of d is 2. Now from equation 2 we put the value of d in equation 2. So we get as a plus 5 into d means 2 equal to 19. So we have as a plus 5 2s are 10 is equal to 19. So we have a is equal to 19 minus 10, that is the value of a is equal to 9. The value of a is equal to 9. Now let's see. Now we find the value of a as 9 and the value of d as 2. Now what we find? We find the 40th term of the given AP. Now its 40th term, now is 40 term means T40 is equal to a plus 40 minus 1 into d. Now we put the value of a and d in that equation. So we get T40 is equal to a, value of a is 9 plus 40 minus 1, that is 39, into the value of d is 2. So the T40 is equal to 9 plus 78. So we have 87. Let's see, 87. Right answer. So dear students, the 40th term of this AP is 87. So in this way, dear student, we can solve so many questions based on the general term of an AP in this way. Okay, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on that type of questions. First of all, in that type of question, you form two equations according to your statement. Then after, you find the value of a and d as first term and the common difference of the given AP. Then after, you find any term according to your question. Now we take some other question of based on general term of the given AP. Let's see. Take next question. If 10 times the, your question is, if 10 times the 10th term of an AP, 10th term of an AP, if 10th times the 10th term of an AP is equal to 15 times the 15 times the 15th term, okay, show that 25th term of the AP is 0. Show that 25th term of the AP is 0. This is one of the important question of your syllabus. Let's see once more time. Here your question is, if 10 times the 10 term of an AP is equal to the 15th time, 15 times the 15th term, we have to show that 25th term of this AP is equal to 0. Okay, this is your question. Now let's see its solution. First of all, let A be the first term, A be the first term, and D be the common difference of the given AP. Okay, same as according to previous question. First of all, we take A be the first term and D be the common difference of the given AP. Then its nth term will be, then its nth term, that is Tn is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into D. We know that very well. Now according to statement, 10 times the 10 term. Now according to statement of the question, 10 times the 10 term. 10 times the 10 term means 10 times the 10 term of an AP is equal to 15 times the 15 term, means T15. This is your condition here. This is the condition here. 10 times its 10 term, 10 times the 10 term of an AP is equal to 15 times the 15th term. So now let's see, we have what? 10 into 10 term is what? A plus 10 minus 1 into D. Now in that side, 15 into T15 as A plus 15 minus 1 into D. Now we have as 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. Now let's see here, 2 into in bracket A plus 10 90, A plus 90, same as here, 3 into in bracket A plus 14D. Now we multiply, we simplify both sides of that equation. Let's see, we have 2A plus 2 9s are 18D is equal to 3A plus 3 14 3s are 42 into D. Now we have 3A minus 2A plus 42D minus 18D is equal to 0. Now let's see, 3A minus 2A as what? A. Here we write A. Now 42 minus 18, what we get? 42 minus 18, we get as 424. So plus 24 D is equal to 0. So after solving that expression, we get what? A plus 24D is equal to 0. Now here A plus 24D is what? We have to show that the 25th term is 0. Here we take equation 1. Now what we do? We have to show that the 25th term of the given AP is what? 0. Now let's see. So now its 25th term, it means T25 is equal to A plus 25 minus 1 into D. So A plus 24 into D. Using equation 1, what we get? If we use the equation 1, we have A plus 24D is equal to 0. So here we put the value of A plus 24D as 0. So we get as T25 means 25th term of this AP is 0. Hence proved. So dear student, we can solve that type of question in this way. Let's see once more time. Here the question is, if the 10 times of the 10 term of the AP is equal to the 15 time is 15th term, we have to show that its 25th term is 0. First of all, we take as a be the first term and d be the common difference of the given AP. Then its nth term will be Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now according to statement, 10 times its 10th term means 10 into T10 is equal to 15 times its 15 terms means 15 into T15. Now according to formula, we have 10 into a plus 10 minus 1 into d and 15 into a plus 15 minus 1 into d. Now here solving that, okay, so 2 5 3 is a 15, 5 2 is a 10, so we get 2 into a plus 9d is equal to 3 into a plus 14d. Now 2a plus 2 9 is a 18d is equal to 3a plus 3 14 is a 42d. Now after solving that equation, we have a relation between a and d as a plus 24d is equal to 0. Now this is the relation. Take equation number 1. Now we have to show that T25 is a plus 25 minus 1 into d, so a plus 24d. Now using this equation, we get as the value of a plus 24d as 0. So here we get T25 is equal to 0. So we have show this proof. We prove that question as 25th term of the AP is 0. So dear students, now you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on the general term of an AP. Now we discuss the another topic of the AP. Let's see. Now we discuss about the selection of terms in AP. Okay, now we discuss about the topic. Next topic is selection of the terms in an AP. Now next topic is selection of the terms in an AP. In an AP. Dear student, this is the one of the most important topic of your syllabus. Here we discuss about the selection of the terms in an AP. If we suppose that if we take 3 terms in AP, number of 3 terms are in AP. First one, 3 terms in AP, we always take as what? A minus D, A and A plus D. We take always A minus D, A and A plus D. So in any word problem based question, if we consider 3 terms which are in AP, then we always take 3 terms in AP are A minus D, A and A plus D. Similarly, we take 4 terms in AP. Let's see. 4 terms in AP. We always take as 4 terms in AP are A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3. Look at this, right. Dear students, this is if any questions, if we consider 4 terms which are in AP, then we always take as 4 terms are in AP. A are A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. We always take these 4 terms are in AP. Now if we take 5 terms in AP, 5 terms in AP, then if we take 5 terms in AP, then we always take as A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D, right. Dear students, if we take for 5 terms which are in AP, then we take as A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D. Now all these points are always remember in your mind. If we take 3 terms are in AP, then we take as A minus D, A plus D, If we take 4 terms are in AP, then we take as a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d. Now if we take 5 terms are in AP, then we take as a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 2d. Okay, so this is very important topic. Now we take some questions based on these topic. Let's see. We take some question based on that topic. The sum of 3 numbers in AP. The sum of 3 numbers in AP. The sum of 3 numbers in AP is minus 3. Is minus 3. Okay, and their product is and their product is 8. Okay, their product is 8. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. Okay, now let's see here. Here this is the question. The sum of 3 numbers in AP, which are in AP, is minus 3. Okay, and their product is 8. So find the numbers. So just we discuss about that topic. If we consider 3 terms are on, which are in AP, then we take as a minus d, a, and a plus d. Now here we take as, let the 3 terms in an AP are a minus d, a, and a plus d. We take 3 terms which are in AP, a minus d, a, and a plus d. Now according to question, according to question what? The sum of 3 numbers in AP is minus 3. So their sum is means a minus d plus a plus d. Their sum of numbers is minus 3. So here we get minus 3. So here d and d cancel out. So we get 3a is equal to minus 3. So the value of a is what? Minus 1. So the value of a is minus 1. Now, and their product is 8 means a minus d into a plus d. Their product is what? Their product is 8. Now let's see once more time. A minus d, a plus d, we can write a square minus d square into a is equal to 8. Now we put the value of a in that equation. We get what? Minus 1 square minus d square into minus 1 is equal to 8. Now we have what? Minus 1 square, that is plus 1, minus d square is equal to minus 8. Now we have d square is equal to 1 plus 8 as 9. So the value of d is equal to plus minus 3. So the value of d means common difference of that AP is 3. Now suppose if we take d is equal to 3, then plus 3, then 3 terms, then required terms are what? A minus d means the value of a is minus 1, minus the value of d as take plus 3 means 3. So we get minus 4. Okay, second term is a, that is minus 1, and fourth term a plus d means minus 1 plus 3 means plus 2. So required terms are minus 4, minus 1, and 2. So this is required 3 terms which are in AP as minus 4, minus 1, and 2, right? So if we take minus 3, then we get another 3 terms which are also right answer. Okay, so dear student, in this way we can solve that type of question. Now we take some questions based on the same topic. Let's see. Let's see. we take some another question. Find 4 numbers in AP. Find 4 numbers in AP whose sum is 20, whose sum is 20, okay, and the sum of whose squares is, and the sum of whose square is 120. Now let's see its solution. So dear student, here we find the 4 terms now, so we take 4 terms are, let the 4 terms are what? A minus 3d, A minus d, A plus 3, A plus d plus, and A plus 3d respectively. Now dear student, we take 4 terms are this and this. Now according to question, their sum is what? 20. Now their sum is 20 when A minus 3d plus A minus d plus A plus d plus A plus 3d is equal to what? 20. So here plus d minus d cancel to each other, minus d plus d cancel to each other. Now we get as A means 4 into A is equal to 20. So 4 5 is 20. So the value of A is equal to 5. The value of A is equal to 5. Now we applying the second condition of that question, and the sum of whose square is means A minus 3d square plus A minus d का whole square plus A plus d whole square plus A plus 3d whole square is equal to what? Is 120. This is another condition. Now dear students, we solve that value. So we have what? A square plus B square minus 2AB 6AD. Okay, minus 2A means 2 3 is 6A into D. Now same as here, let's see, A square plus B square minus 2AD. Okay, now here A square plus B square plus 2AD. Now here plus A square plus B square means 3 3 is 9D square plus B square plus 2AB plus 2 3 is 6AD. 6AD is equal to 1 2. Now plus 6AD minus 6AD cancel to each other. Now minus 2AD plus 2AD cancel to each other. So we have A square and A square. So we get 4 into A square. Now here 9D square, D square, 10D square, 10D square, D square, 1D square, 11D square, 11D square plus 9D square means 20D square. So 4A square plus 20D square is equal to what? 120. Now we put the value of 5A, the value of A as 5 in that equation. So we have what? 4 into 5 5 is 5 square, 5 is 25 plus 20D square is equal to 120. So we have 20D square is equal to 120 minus 25 4 is 100 minus 100 is equal to 20. So 20 cancel to each other. So the value of D as 1. Plus minus 1 means we take as plus 1. Now we find the value of A and D. Now after that, now we get, now required terms are, now required terms, we put the value of A and D in that equation. So the required numbers are what? 2 4 6 8. 2 4 6 8. This is our required answer. We put the value of A and D in that. So A minus 3D we get 2. Okay, and 4 6 8. So these are the required terms, 4 terms which are in AP. So dear students, today we discuss new topic, and that now that topic is completed. Now after that we discuss about the sum of the nth term of the given AP in next class. So first of all, you revise all the topic and you solve all the question of your NCERT exercise based on these topic. Now in next class we discuss about the sum of nth term of the given AP. Okay, thank you.